Hello everybody and welcome back to Final Fantasy. I am Rufo, playing this game for you. Woo! Well, it's time to make our way through the second half of Hellfire Chasm. But, as I had mentioned before, these levels come in a random order, so you may have run into some of these on your way down through the first 5 levels. Or maybe you just aren't playing along, so there. Aha! But whatever. This level is the rock maze that I had mistaken a previous level for. And, well, these large rock outcroppings are what make the maze part of this. The box down there, but I don't care. I care about making it into this chute, which is where the stairs are. Aha! Alright. Now we are into one of the more irritating levels in all of Hellfire Chasm. It's referred to in the guide as the Trespassers level. It's mostly because most of the villagers here, well, they make it sound like you're not. The things they say are in an attempt to make it sound like you're not supposed to be here. And these are definitely you can't push these villagers out of the way. So if they're moving slow, you have to wait. There's a lot of dealing with these people in order to get through here. There are no random encounters, except for those spots where you can see a sparkle on the ground. If you step on those spots, then you'll get a random encounter. But can you really call it But the only random thing about it is what you'll encounter. The fight is guaranteed. But if you're patient, then this is the only fight you'll have to get into. Not necessarily with these wild knacks. Which shall die promptly to talent using the gauntlets. Take that, punks. Get out of there before that guy stops us. Aha! Now we're back. Now we're into a much windier cavern, but there are random encounters again. We happen to start near the northern end of it. Our exit is at the southern end, which we just need to walk around this way in order to reach it. And pick up boxes along the way because they are close. Aha! Box! Alright. Now on to a level that's going to encourage me to proceed carefully. Mostly because the random encounters can include the Catablipas, which has a stone gaze. As far as treasure goes, yeah, these guys. They have a gaze which turns people to stone, which goes a long way towards making me not unhappy. Fortunately, this has been avoided. Aha. As far as treasure goes, don't worry too much about it initially. All the boxes are over here. Not down that way, they're over this way. Aha! There's one box. Here's another box. I should note that this particular floor layout is the other floor which can spawn on the 5 different boxes. However, it will never spawn 5 at once. On the world map level, if you reach that and it's if you reach that as your 9th floor, then it will have all 5 boxes. This floor will only have 2 boxes unless you reach it on level 9, in which case it has 3. Very rude that way. However, it has 5 different box spawn locations, and that's what's really important. The other 2 box spawning locations are over here. basically there was that box there, and there were 2 box spawns above it. There's potentially another one over there, and then there's the one down here. Hooray! But this box is the ever-coveted Box 5, which on this level has a Warhammer. Now, the Warhammer is one of the best weapons for a white wizard in the game, but our knights and ninja can also equip it. And this Warhammer hits as hard as the Defender does. It's nowhere near as accurate, but Useless doesn't need accuracy, so it makes for a good weapon for him. Thus we can give the Defender to Titus and let Talent have Titus's Ice Brand. An upgrade for everybody, except Rufel. Nobody cares about Rufel. I care about Rufel. Oh well. But with no more boxes to pick up, we'll just walk our way out the maze. Aha! And now we are to our boss floor, which will have the other two elemental fiends from Final Fantasy IV, namely the Fiend of Wind and the Fiend of Fire. The first one we're going to take on is the Fiend of Wind. She's over here. She's also very seriously not to be trifled with, and I need to juggle something. I want Titus to wear the ribbon, because she has a stone gaze. So I need to make sure the eggs in which I put the basket in which I put all my eggs can handle that. She also, unlike the last 2 fiends, hits really hard. Giving Titus the ribbon has officially been a good investment. Ow! She's also got an awful lot of hit points. I believe she has either 14 or 15,000 hit points, so this can take a while. And that is her most devastating attack. Sort of thing we shall endeavor to try and survive. So far, survival is good. Nope, you keep healing talents. Oh! Ow! Get her, Titus! The ribbon pays off again. And down she goes. What was all this for? The Braveheart. The Braveheart is a sword. which our knights and our ninja can equip. It's not that powerful of a sword to speak of. By which I mean it only hits as hard as the defender. However, its major thing is a lot of accuracy. It'll also cast Confuse when used, but that's less important. Aha! Of course, the fiend on the other side of the floor has a much better sword, unless you're really looking for accuracy. But the fire fiend has a much stronger sword that also increases strength. But, well, I am going to make my way through Hellfire Chasm again in order to get that. But I'm not going to drag you through that, so we'll see you in one moment. Alright. Let's make our way around the other way in order to do battle with Rubicante, the Fiend of Fire. And contrary to what you might expect, he is not weak against ice. It's a very real thing in Final Fantasy IV, for that matter. It's mostly because he has a cloak of fire which actually protects him from it. So you could affect him with it, but a lot of the time he wasn't particularly vulnerable to it. And in that box is easily the most worthwhile reason to come down here. But we shall see to that after we deal with Rubicante. Let's have you do the no blaze. You use the stick. Buff up Titus. And you haste Titus. Now, ironically, Rubicante is the least dangerous to deal with because that was his super attack. For all the other fiends, it's been a group effect. But Rubicante's Scorch is single target. It hits hard, but he doesn't have any unique single target attack. He does, however, throw around Fyra and Fyraga, so he will tear you a new orifice if you take him lightly. He also hits like a truck. That I apparently forgot about. But you know, so it goes. Oh! Save yourself, talent. Ow! I'm not sure if his Scorch is even a fire effect, but you want to use Null Blaze just in order to tame his group fire spells. Use the stick. Ow. Eventually these invisible spells will stack up enough to make Titus pretty much invulnerable to Rubicante's melee damage, but well, it's not going to help that much against that. But that's what the Null Blaze was for. Because just picture that hitting twice as hard. Though it is interesting to note that Null Blaze apparently does not stack with my ice armor and ice shields. So, that is good to know. Ow. Whack him, Titus! Whack him hard! Ah! Take that, punk! So yeah, of the four, Rubiconte's the least cumbersome to deal with. And he drops this sword with a really unpronounceable name. At least unpronounceable in English. However, this sword is a very strong weapon, and its strength is actually inflated because the sword increases its user's strength. So that's what gives it the illusion of being really powerful. There you go, Titus. Rufus will take that. And Talent can have the defender. Aha. Huzzah! I'm not sure if I had enunciated this before, but these bosses do come back, so you can get several of these swords, which might be worthwhile, because everyone in this party can actually equip the thing. And a 5-point increase on strength is it's actually very potent. However, the real reason to fight with Rubiconte is this. A ribbon. This is in fact the 4th ribbon in the game. If you ignore the Soul of Chaos dungeons, you will only find 3. And I get to go through the motions of trying to figure out which of these guys I want to have equip this thing. The twist headband I had picked up on level 7. It's chiefly useful for a monk. But oh well. Now I'm going to give it to you. Because you're the one person I don't want to have get turned into a rock. Hello. And that takes care of Hellfire Chasm. Next time, we're going to go and see about saving some mermaids. We'll see you then. Later.